All right, a lot of you guys are scared to talk to people, scared to talk to a woman, and I get it. I used to be there, and in some ways I still am, talking to people, especially, just people you haven't met yet, or that really pretty girl or really handsome guy. It's scary, to do. But at the end of the day, talking to people that you may have not talked to or you may not want to talk to can have major benefits in your life. Make more connections, make more friends, maybe even meet that girlfriend or guy friend that you eventually end up dating for your life. Now, it's very easy to get into this mindset of just pressuring yourself into being like, why can't I just go talk to people? Why can't I talk to this person, this girl, this guy that I want to talk to very badly? And, it's very easy to get into that pressuring yourself. But in reality, you have to do the opposite if you want to get to the point of talking to these people. You have to realize that everyone's the same. Most humans are like 90% genetically the same, guys. We're all just floating organisms. Well, not floating, but we're all just organisms on this earth. We're all just born onto this earth, and we're all pretty much the same. We were born in different places. We grew up differently, had different environments that raised us, different parents that raised us, and slightly different genetics. But at the end of the day, we're all still humans, and so we behave the same. We behave pretty similar to each other. And, I think a downfall for a lot of people is they think, oh, I'm weird, I'm this, I'm that, and they start to question themselves. Is this person going to think I'm weird if I go talk to them? But in actuality, that person that you're trying to go to talk to, that you want to meet and want to talk to them, is actually probably thinking the same thing about themselves. They're probably thinking, am I weird? Am I this? Am I that? And a lot of people are self-conscious, But what you got to realize is that everyone else, it's not just you, everyone else, a lot of other people have that. Not everyone, but most people, are somewhat self-conscious and thinking about themselves. So it's very helpful and nice to know that about, the psychology of the human brain, is that most people are like that. You're not the only one that thinks you're weird or anything. So, that for me basically erases that feeling to me. I never feel weird about myself. And, oftentimes if you do feel weird, it's not because of you, it's because other people, they just don't fit within you. It's not you actually being weird. It's, everything's explained. Everything in someone's life is because of a reason that happened in the past. It causes them to be that way. So nothing's actually weird. It's just you don't know the reason behind it. You don't know the reason behind why they act. So it seems weird to you, but in actuality, it's perfectly normal. So just realize that about yourself. Realize that about the universe. Nothing's weird. Everything's explained. And it helps to comfort yourself a lot. Now, the next thing is to stop treating everything like, oh, I need this girl, I need this guy, I need this connection, and start thinking of everyone as just a friend. Oh, I just want to be a friend with them. And this takes a lot of the pressure off, guys. Like, for example, if you're a guy, you're going for a girl, and, you are thinking in your head, oh, I need to make sure to impress this girl so she wants to be my girlfriend. Instead of that, just think, I'm just going to be chill around this girl and have a good time. I'm just going to focus on having a good time with her so we can be good friends. And stop thinking of the outcome of, oh, this outcome, I need to be with her, dating her. No, guys, just think of it, at least at the start, as I'm just going to be friends with her. And this is going to take a lot of the pressure off of you because, women like polarizing men. They don't like when you're, questioning yourself, if you're really neurotic, thinking about things, overstressing. If you're overstressing the girl, that's going to be happening and she's going to notice that and not going to find you as attractive. Whereas if you're just more laid back, you don't really care. You don't really care about if you get her or not, and you're just looking at it from a friend's standpoint, you're going to come off as actually more attractive to the woman. So this is actually better, guys. Just whenever you're in a relationship, look at it as a friendship. Stop caring so much. If this person actually likes you, they will, message you back. They will come back to you. They will be interested in you. If not, they won't invest the time and the effort in you, and, don't go running after them. Just let them go. So many guys, so many women chase men, or so many guys chase girls, and they, go after someone that doesn't like them back, because, oftentimes it's actually more attractive to human psychology is liking someone that doesn't like you back. But this is the complete opposite thing of what you want to do. You're just fighting for something that's dead. Stop fighting for it. Realize that it's already over, and, go. I'm not saying you have to go for a 2 out of 10 that likes you because of the fact that they like you back. But what I'm saying is, don't go for someone that doesn't like you. Go for someone that likes you back. And if you can't find anyone that likes you, that just means you need to become better, whether that's you need to have a better personality, or you need to get a better physique, lose weight, get a better job, get a better career, get a better life. Whatever it is, you need to better yourself. At the end of the day, if you're not finding the person you want that likes you back. But, that's kind of more relationship, advice for dating. But back to, just general talking to people and taking the pressure off. Realize that there is 7 billion people in the world. Lots of people forget this, it seems. There's so many people in the world, 7, 8 billion people. And, it's about a 50-50 split with women and men. So, you don't have to impress and please everyone. And I think this is a mistake that lots of people make, is they try to impress everyone around them. They try to make everyone like them. And I definitely don't think it's a good thing to have a bunch of people that hate you. That's not good. But it's also not good if you're trying to impress everyone, because at the end of the day, you will never impress everyone, whether they speak it out of their head or not. No one will have everyone around them in their head impressed and fully satisfied with them. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, there will be someone that doesn't like you, whether they tell you or not. They, in the back of their head, they don't like you, and there will be those people. And what do you do to get over this? Well, you just accept the fact that that's just human nature. That's just how humans work. So what do? You just be yourself. Be what you want. Be the best person you can be the best man, be the best woman that you can be, and, be unapologetically yourself. And what that basically means is, if someone confronts you, if someone gets mad at you for being yourself, you do not, apologize and come down to them. You just continue to be yourself, continue to stay strong as yourself. And you don't put up with anyone else's slack. Now, that doesn't mean you have to fight them or something if they, call you out for being yourself. But it just doesn't mean you have to agree to them and just be like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right. No, sometimes people are wrong, guys. And the sad thing is, sometimes it can be your family, your really close friends. They might be telling you something that you don't agree with. And you should tell them, I don't agree with this. This is not, how I feel about it. And if it doesn't work out, move on to the next person. The thing is, you can find friends that truly, have the same views with you and have the same, basically beliefs as you in everything on life, ideologies and everything in life. But I think a lot of people just find a few friends in life and then settle down immediately because that's what's comfortable. But this is not what you should do, guys. You should keep searching and keep exploring the world until you find the people that truly have the same beliefs as you and truly have the same ideologies, feel the same way as you. And the thing is, you can also change. You might change one day and decide, hey, I don't really, fall into this. And you can go find new people, new friends. And, a lot of people just get caught up in staying the same with the same friends, same whatever. Communities, friends, people. But guys, there's so many people out there. There's so many beliefs, so many ideologies, and you just have to keep exploring and talking to people. And the more you do this, the easier it gets. Trust me, I talk to new people every single day. Every single day I talk to a new person, and I try to at least a few new people, because not even because I just do it as a challenge. Because think of it, I've been doing this for a year, just talking to new people every single day. And now whenever I see a girl, whenever I see someone I want to talk to, whatever, it could be a guy or a girl, whatever I want to talk to, it's easy. I just go up to them, talk to them, and it's easy. It doesn't even feel hard. And this makes it easier for everything. It makes everything in your life easier and better. You're able to hold conversations better, because a lot of people don't realize your brain's pretty much just a computer, and it's training based on the world. It's like an AI bot getting trained based on the world, the environment around you, how you're brought up and everything. So if you constantly put it in scenarios where it has to talk to random people, and don't even think about it, just go up and start talking randomly to the person. And the first few times you talk to them, it's going to be uncomfortable. You might mess up because that's your brain first getting its training in. But as you go on, your brain will train, it'll adapt, and the AI model in your brain will basically get better and better at learning how to talk to people. And eventually it'll feel supernatural, and it won't even feel hard at all. And this is when life starts to feel magical, because everything seems to start getting super easy in terms of, social interactions. Everything feels easy. Everything feels natural. You're able to pick up guys and girls easily. You're able to, talk to your employers easily. Everything feels easy. So I guess my biggest tip to, end this video off is basically just go out there, talk. Don't even, a lot of people think of all these pickup lines, all these different things, not just pickup lines, but like things to say to people, to start conversations, the exact dynamics of how a conversation should work. You don't even need to do that, really. Just start getting the conversations down. Just start the conversations with more people, more and more people, and do it with more and more people, not just the same people, but more and more different people. Go out to your local gyms, bars, whatever. And that's the other thing. Do it sober. Don't just be doing it when you're drunk. Do it sober too, guys. If you can, stop drinking. I don't drink at all now. And I'm completely able to, talk with people as 100% sober. I'm able to talk to people easily, have conversations easily, just as well as a drunk person. And maybe, probably even better now, and more comfortably. And it feels super easy now. So just get the reps in. It's like the gym. You have to get the reps in, and eventually your muscles are going to go from looking small to huge. And that's the same thing as your conversation skills. They're going to go from small to huge as you practice them, and you just talk to people. So don't look at it as like this huge thing that you need to do perfectly. Look at it as failing is actually good. Failing is just improving my AI model in my brain, so to speak. I'm just training my brain to be good, and this is just good for me. If I fail, it's actually good. And that takes a lot of the pressure off, because even if you do fail, in your head, I'm actually doing something good and beneficial. So, failure becomes a lot less scary then. So, yeah, guys, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you want for further videos. Peace out.